Your launch isn't the problem. It's your post-purchase. What happens after someone buys your products? Because if your unboxing is forgettable, if your inserts say nothing and no one asks for a refill, a review, anything like that, you're just playing to acquire customers that you'll never see again. And that doesn't really even make sense. One of my students blew up on a launch day, right? And crickets. No noise, no nothing for 60 days. And it's crazy. She comes to me asking, why this, why that, why am I getting no sales? I said, well, did you do it? Well, what about your email? It's like, what you mean? I said, you didn't send a, hey, thank you for a purchase. This is how you purchase more. You didn't offer them a subscription. You didn't send an email out to ask for a review. You didn't say, hey, you haven't bought in 30 days, time to refill. Well, no, I was going to pay somebody. I meant to do that. Oh, why? Why? You're letting money slip through the cracks. Our goal, our job is to make people purchase and to come back and to keep purchasing over and over and over again. This prevents us from paying to acquire customers that we will never see again. Now, in the next 20 minutes, you'll install a simple post-purchase flow that is going to boost your reviews, your UGC content, and is going to get you a lot of reorders on any budget. First, the silent leak draining beauty brands every month is their post-purchase. And this is something that I didn't realize how important it was till I actually built my brand. You see, when you don't have an abandoned cart running, when you don't have a welcome series running, when you don't have subscriptions and any of this going, and you don't know that you need this, you know what they say? What you don't know can hurt you. That's what's happening. You're throwing money away. You're leaking money. No. You're not leaking money. You're spraying money out the faucet. What do I mean? The silent leak story works like this. You ship orders. There's no how-to card, so they don't really know how to use the product to get the best results. You have no review flow, no timing to ask for review, no reorder, no nudge, no nothing like that. Your customers like the product but forgot the brand. How does that make you feel? Your customers love your product but forget the brand. And I know what you're thinking, well, how do they do that? You ever had something that you had and you're like, I need to reorder this, and you got rid of the bottle and out of sight, out of mind? Yeah, that's what we're talking about. So it's not a product issue. It's more of a missing system issue. No, thank you. No, none of that. So here's a 4-part flow that we're going to implement this week in order to make sure that your sales keep on coming. Now, before I hit that, let me throw this caveat, this thing in there. If you don't have a good abandoned cart funnel and flow, you are literally pouring money into the drain. And we're going to talk about that as well in this. Now, what your abandoned cart funnel is when someone comes to your website, they hit purchase or they add to cart, but they leave. They never purchase. And what we need to do is make sure that we instill 3 follow-up sequences in order to do that. And we're going to talk about that a little later in the video. But here is our sell after the sell. Here's what we're going to do in order to keep getting customers after they purchase. Now, the reason why you want to focus on this and why this is important is acquisition, getting new customers, finding new people to buy your products is expensive. Think about it. If you're running Facebook ads, you spent $11 to get a $75 purchase, just an ad spend. It was a little high. You're not going to be happy, but you got to purchase and you made money. And now you have to do that every single time. Whereas you can make that sell and you can get that customer to buy 2, 3, 4, 5 more times. It just makes life that much easier. So retention is profit. That's what I want you to learn. That's what I want you to remember. That's what matters. Now, when it comes to the post-purchase where trust becomes proof, we need to start asking for reviews and UGC content. This is going to be a cash. Listen, This is going to bring in cash. This is going to be a lifetime value. Now, for my company, Pure Tropics, what I do is at the time that when you order and your package shows delivered, it triggers something in our Shopify account. And that trigger sends out an email. Hey, your order was delivered, but here's something great. We pay for reviews. Send us a video with you holding or a picture of you holding the product now. And in the subject line, put before and the product name. And in 2 weeks, 14 days, typical time for skin turnover, we're going to send another reminder email asking for your after. You send this after, we're going to send you a gift card on the house. Now, that gift card's $10. Chances are they're going to spend well more than $10 on our website on that next purchase. But now we have a Dropbox full of over 7,000 before and afters that we can use at any time, because most people don't just take one picture. They take a front picture, they take a side picture, they take a side picture, they do all of this. So we have 3 to 4 or 5 different pictures, angles. We have a video, we have all of this, we have before and after, and all you have to do is categorize it and put it in there based off of email. You get content, you get all of this stuff, and nothing on your website might cost $10, but that $10 discount is going to have you a lifetime purchase to customers. The next thing I want you to start doing is I want you to have one really clean flow. Listen, I know we want to make our TikTok videos and YouTube and Instagram and all of this stuff, but one clean flow beats any other trending reel or video that you can have, because a clean flow will keep customers coming for months to years, where one video goes viral for 24 to 48 hours. Let's just be realistic. Even if your video goes viral and you get $100,000 in sales, if you don't have clean flows, how do you get that $100,000 back over and over and over and over? So one clean flow beats another trending reel. That's what I want you to remember. That's what I want you to know. So what we're going to go ahead and do is we're going to install the MVP post-purchase flow. I'm going to tell you exactly what you need, what steps to follow, the order, the inserts, and perfectly timed review ask. Is that okay with you guys? Does this make sense? Is this something that you're interested in? And I know it is, because you wouldn't be here if you weren't. Now, the MVP post-purchase flow is kind of like a 4-part thing. The first thing that you want to do is make something memorable, but that's not pricey. And that's going to be our unboxing. So we're going to have clean tissue. We're going to shred it up, colorful paper mache, paper. I call it paper mache, but it's a shredded up colored paper, right? Dust bag, stock cards. You can go to Zazzle, Vistaprint, Next Day Flyers, and just create a really nice flyer. On one side, an image of your products or models or someone holding it. On the back side, thank you for your purchase. Here's a discount code. Here's a QR code to our testimonial review pages. Something that simple makes a big difference. One of my students, matter of fact, they gave me permission, the owner of Dollar Curl Club, they built up to over 60,000 followers in 90 days. They're at well over 300,000 followers right now, and they are doing about $150,000 a month in sales. What they did in the way they grew is they had this custom box made with gold tissue paper on the inside, gold and black paper, shredded paper, really nice layout, and every single person who got their products damn near made them a unboxing video. Those unboxing videos would go viral. Those unboxing videos would make money, and they would be able to repost those. And that's how they grew their following. So that's what I want you to start doing. Thinking about the unboxing, thinking about the experience that you create when your customers receive the package. Think about it like this. If you were to send a magazine editor a package of your products right now, I want you to send it to your customers the way you would send it to them. The next thing we're going to do is QR codes. A QR to a 30-second how to use video on YouTube. So if it's a cleanser, you're going to make a YouTube video on how to wash your face. Hair growth oil, how to use this product. And on the little insert, you're going to have a QR code. Now, if you say, David, that's too expensive, well, then on the label, on the packaging, on something that comes with your product, you will need a QR code on how to use this. The last thing that I want you to start doing with this unboxing to create memorable ideas, aspects, and things that you can do that your customers can be a part of is the UGC I want you to have them or ask them to tag the brand. Hashtag Skid, hashtag Pure Tropics for a feature on our website, for a feature on our Instagram page. This might sound cheesy or tacky, but you'd be surprised how many people want to get reposted just so they could grow their followers, just so they could get more people to see them. Simple and easy. So let's talk about your insert card. One card, multi-purpose, cute. Like I said, Vistaprint, Zazzle. You don't have to do the most. You're going to have front how to use, some little notes or something like that, an image, and on the back you want a bounce offer, 10 to 15% off in the next 14 days. Refer a friend, QR codes. You want to have your website, your social media, FAQ, anything like that. What you're trying to do is provide the most value for your audience as possible. You want to really create that look, that feel, that aesthetics, that unboxing experience that somebody wants. Now, the next thing is going to be email, SMS, timeline. And what I want you to do is just kind of copy these. So first of all, the immediate thing that goes out as soon as they order is the order confirmation, what's inside, plus when it ships. From there, out for delivery, that's going to be day 1. So a link to how to unbox, plus the first how to use video based off of what they did. You can program these out on any email platform. So whether it's Engage, Klaviyo, what's the one I don't like, MailChimp, anything like that. There's so many different ones, ConvertKit. But what you do want to do is give them a routine, kind of like how to use this product, what to do, something like that that links back to your YouTube channel. Quick note, if your YouTube channel is monetized, anytime they get these views, it's going to make you some more extra money on the side. Just a quick note. From there, we're going to do our delivered phase, which is going to be day 2 to 3. So we want to make sure that they get a routine guide and a quick check-in email saying, yo, did the product arrive? We just want to make sure that you're happy and that you loved everything. Player tip, you can connect ManyChat or a program like that, even Zapier to your Shopify. That way when the product gets delivered, it can also send them an Instagram DM or something like that, depending on how you set it up at the same time, to really make it look like you care. Now, results check 7 to 10 days from the day it arrives. Troubleshooting tips, hair type, any information related to the product that is going to help them use it better and make it better, a better experience for them in terms of making sure that they have clear or healthy growing hair and skin. Now, right here is where I like to ask for reviews. We're going to do a makeup, instant use, whatever you want to call it, within day 2 to 4. If you're doing and these are kind of how you should structure your reviews in time. So anything that is makeup related or instant use, day 2 to 4. Anything that is hair and body related, 7 to 10 days. Anything that is skincare related and you're looking for results, you want to send the review or the request in 10 to 14 days. This allows your skin, your beauty products, anything time to work and things like that. Followed up by a reorder bundle. And you want to send that around day 21 to 30. So let me run that back through. Makeup, if you're doing makeup or any instant use product, you want to ask for a review within 2 to 4 days. If you are selling hair and body products, 7 to 10 days. Anything that requires results, including hair growth oils, we're looking at 10 to 14 days. This allows for skin cell turnover. And then your reorder bundle is going to be day 21 through 30. And you want to kind of base that one off of usage, pitch, bundle, refill, whatever you want to do it, but base it off of usage. Now, the next thing we have to start looking at is our support and save. So fast replies, how we support, how we help people, how we save a deal, how we make it through that next day. So fast replies, kind tone, be nice, make it good. We got to have a policy in place for damages, delays, things like that. And the best part about that is if you ship it and it runs late through FedEx, UPS, you can submit a claim and they'll pay you back. So just have a little $4 VA to submit a weekly claim. List out the tracking numbers, the date it was ordered, the date it was shipped, the date it was delivered. Use ChatGPT to do all of that. Simple, easy, copy and paste. And they will refund you the difference. The inconvenience fees, all of that stuff adds up. Now, that's not something I would say start off with, but once you get a lot of orders, go ahead and pay attention to that. Then second is going to be to question post-purchase survey. I want you to send a post-purchase survey at some point. What did they hope for? What changed? How did they use it? What did they like? Make it simple, 1, 2, 3, ABC choices. But this kind of feedback just really comes into play in terms of helping you build the business, helping you get more in tune with your clients and your audience so that you can be better. And the better you are, the more information, the more value that you bring to the table, the more you make sales. Now, how do you make this feel luxury without a luxury budget? How do we really raise this up, take it to the next thing? So here's the numbers or the KPIs that really matter in terms of our sell. Review rate. Reviews divided by orders. Your goal is going to be about 10 to 20% in terms of how many that you should be getting. Your repeat rate of customers. This is going to be like a 60-day window. Repeat buyers divided by total buyers. The goal or the primary metric that you should be aiming for should be 25% for consumables. So you want 25% of people who come to your website and purchase something to return. Our UGC rate, so post tagged divided by the number of orders. The goal that you're looking for to hit to be profitable, to be crazy good, is going to be 3 to 5%. Now, AOV lift, average order. You want to start making bundles and do upsells. You really want to upsell them on the idea of more products, more value, more stuff. So if they put the ingrown hair kit in their cart, hey, don't forget about the hyperpigmentations, or don't forget about the dark marks that tend to follow when you get ingrown hairs. And so that's how you would upsell that. Now, in terms of bundles, look at how you could bundle it. If I have an ingrown hair or a hyperpigmentation kit, I might sell a cleanser, a mask, and a moisturizer, a cleanser, mask, serum. I like to play with these to see what works and what sells in order to make a higher converting rate. What you measure improves, what you pay attention to, what you track increases. So really set these into your dashboard. Whether you're using Google Sheets, a spreadsheet, a document, Notion, I want you to start tracking these metrics, and I want you to start tracking these KPIs so we can make your business better. Now, what I want you to do, if you need help with this, and especially with the tracking thing, what I'm going to go ahead and do is, if you comment post-purchase in the below, I'll go ahead and just send you a quick post-purchase profit pack, something that's going to help you insert templates, emails, SMS, timeline, reviews, anything like that. You could download it and kind of build it as you watch this video. Now, let's do our 7-day installment sprint, what you should be focused on for the next 7 days. And that's going to be to map your SKUs, so map your products, write bullet points, how to all of that stuff. The day 2, I want you to go ahead and design your insight card. I want you to do this on Zazzle, Vistaprint, Next Day Flyers. I really want you to do a front and back. I want it to look good because these are going to go into every order. Day 3, your job is to shoot 10 clean product photos, plus a 30-second routine video on how this works, how to use this product, the best way to capitalize on this product. Day 4, we're going to go ahead and build flows. We're going to confirm, out for delivery, delivered, results, review, reorder. We can use the content we shot before, whatever, to place it in these flows just to make it look good. Day 5, we're going to turn on our review app. There's so many review apps in the Shopify store, this should be fairly easy to do. But go ahead and turn that on so we can start asking and collecting and promoting our reviews. Day 6, order cards. So local print, whether you're doing that or whatever, you designed it, you started all the work, go ahead and put that order through, make sure you have those, check them, and get that going. Now, day 7, test with 3 recent customers. I want you to test the flow, see how things are going, see what's things, and then tweak it. Just kind of see how it goes, what you need to change. Fonts, how did they respond? Did they respond? Did they open it? Did they read it and just not click? These are all things that we need to pay attention to make sure that we're good. Now, last but not least, let's do our common mistakes and fixes. One thing is you're asking too early. Time to ask for the first. Time to ask. to the first results moment. You don't want to time it too early or too late. Next, pretty box, zero instructions. Always include routine plus storage, patch notes, how to use anything like that in the box to make it right. This allows your customers to use the products the proper way to get the best results. Next, no segmentation. Tailor your email by SKU, skin, or hair type. Keep it simple. Complicated coupons, get rid of those. One code, one deadline, one call to action. Buy now. No automation. That's a big mistake. Schedule flows and monthly do a 20-minute audit over your flows just to make sure that you're doing the right thing. If you guys do want to bring that luxury style or fill in card stock and box costs, do be, mindful of the cost of those. Heavy matte cards really elevate that feel that you can do. So that's going to be one cheap, simple luxury fix. One signature color and one clean font across all the labels and inserts. You don't want different fonts, different colors, different stuff. You want a cohesive brand and a cohesive look. Another good thing or fix that you should do would be the iPhone Marco. So natural light, make it look good. You don't have to go to a cheap studio. You don't have to do none of that. Natural lighting, good looks, just pay attention to your photos. All right. The scent cues. So subtle tissue papers, scent card, anything that could create a memory anchor is going to be beneficial for you in terms of your luxury brand. Now, luxury brands do cost a little bit more. That's absolutely fine, but really, I want you to dial that in. Now, pros don't stop at the checkout, right? We finish and create that experience. So if you install these flows and you let your customers do your marketing for you with reviews, UGC content, you will make a lot more money. If you want me to audit your flow, if you want me to help you install this with you, if you want help with your business, listen, I want you to click the link below and join in our beauty accelerator. We help you build, launch, and scale your beauty brand within 90 days. We have coaching templates, we have retention systems, we have the little postcard templates. We have all of these included for free, included the email flows, the scripts, anything that you need in order to start your business. Now, if you want help, if you need help with this, let me know and I'll do a review video or a YouTube video on how to get your first 100 reviews within 30 days. For those looking to learn how to get more reviews, just put it in the comments, hey, hurry up, make that video, and I'll make that video for you guys. Now, I only want to make content that is beneficial for you, and I only want to make content that resonates with your needs. So please let me know what you need. Let me know what works. Let me know what kind of videos and information you're looking for. I look forward to working with you. I look forward to talking with you. If you have any questions, problems, listen, reach out to me. I'll personally answer all of these. Have a blessed and wonderful day.